As you can see, I've got my drawing now. I have all of the objects drawn in, but I also have the shapes of the shadows, the form shadows and the cast shadows all indicated. But I'm not real happy with all that empty space at the bottom, especially with how crowded it is at top, so I add that little cup I just did. I'm coming in and laying in pretty much a flat tone in all the shadow areas and in the background or space tone, and also on that kind of tiki cup over there. It's real dark, so I add tone on it, but I don't add any tone in any light area. Instead, I glaze, and that brings the tone into the light areas for the mid-tone. I'm rubbing very lightly. Here's my glazing. I now start lifting out with the chamois. And the chamois basically lifts things out to the point of halftone. I now come in with the kneaded eraser to lift out the lighter lights. I've noticed that the chamois didn't really seem to lift things out, and I have a harder time with the eraser to get things lifted out. And that's because I used the Conte crayon that has wax in it rather than the compressed charcoal. Also, I realized that the glazing didn't spread the charcoal around as much, and so I don't have quite as dark of tone all over as I might have had I used the compressed charcoal. I now want to get that milk bottle to look better and give it a better transition from light to shadow. So I start off with the blending tool, and I come in with the chamois to lighten up that transition there. Blending tool, just working around, smoothing it out a little bit. I come in and put more of a coarse shadow and some cast shadow beneath that ridge. Shove it around a little, coarse shadow. More coarse shadow over here. And it's looking better. Use the paper towel to move it around, kind of like glazing. Now I'm using the chamois. Because of the wax in the Conte, the chamois doesn't take as much, so it kind of does some blending. So that's looking better. Start cleaning up the cup there. A little jerky because I'm going fast. Now I come over to that little cup that I added in the front, and I try to lift out that and erase the Patron bottle behind it. And it doesn't work, and that's when I realize, wait, I used Conte. So now you can go to the last and final video for this.